Katie Hearn, you're back in Ireland. It's take two. How are you feeling for the fight tomorrow?
Honestly, so excited. I mean, last time was incredible. I think it blew everybody's expectations. I think tomorrow night will be on another level. You know, more interesting fights on the card, careers on the line, and for Katie, I've just seen a different side of her this week. I think she's going to be so much better tomorrow night, but I also think Chantelle will be as well. First fight was good. I think tomorrow will be a thriller.
What was it about the last fight? You've been in the fight game a long time, but you said it was one of the best atmospheres you've ever experienced.
Just like the energy, you know, you look around, you see people having a great time, people coming together. You know, obviously the love for Katie Taylor, but the love that big time boxing was back in Ireland and different generations, and it was just a great feel last time. The noise was off the Richter scale, and again you're going to see that tomorrow for, you know, even people beneath Katie Taylor like Thomas Carty and Paddy Donovan, particularly Gary Cully, trying to overcome that devastating defeat from the last card as well. So just the whole night's going to build into a fantastic crescendo.
How important is it for the likes of those fighters, the likes of Thomas Carty, to get a chance here at home?
I mean, you're getting another chance, and you know, the flip side of that is another defeat, and you know, the question keeps coming this week: if Katie Taylor loses, what will happen? But you know, what will happen if Gary Cully was to lose? You know, a lot of people's careers are on the line tomorrow night, and he's got another chance to put it right after that disappointment of May. But obviously everyone tuned in for Katie Taylor. She must win. You know, I called it an all or nothing fight, and it really is for her, because a defeat would leave her in a difficult position, and she can't even comprehend that right now.
You said you saw a different side to her this week. What have you seen from her?
Just like, I mean, she's always quite stubborn, you know, in a nice way. I mean, she does scare me, but she's a wonderful person, and really last time she went above and beyond for obligations that she doesn't normally do. So extra media, you know, extra time with the fans and the kids, and opening schools and charities and all this kind of stuff, which was amazing for her homecoming. But it's probably a 10-day period where you're really doing stuff you're not really used to doing. And I think she was quite exhausted when she got to the fight. Physically, she wasn't at her best anyway, but I don't like to take away from what Chantelle Cameron did, which was incredible. So, as I said, physically, she will be much better this time around, but so will Chantelle. And, you know, for Katie this week, can you do this interview? No, I'm going, bye, see you at the weigh-in. And that's just, but you can't argue with it, can you? You know, you can't sort of say, no, hang on. You just have to respect it and say, we understand you're doing everything you can to win this fight, and we'll see if it pays off tomorrow.
Yeah, because after the last fight, there was comments that maybe she looked tired. Yeah. Not the usual Katie Taylor. Have you ever seen her to say no to press conferences? That's been sort of the talk around the Irish media, that she's saying no to media. We've never seen her do that.
Pete, they're disappointed with that, but at the same time, we've got to respect it. You know, at the end of the day, whether her career's on the line, her belt's on, whatever, you know, she can't get this wrong. And she was definitely tired last time. I mean, I thought she was tired in the first and second rounds. I'm standing in the ring looking at the ring walk. Went on for 7 or 8 minutes, the ring walk. I'm thinking, are you going to come in the ring? I think this time around you'll see her go quite quickly into the ring, you know. Chantelle, on the other hand, is lapping it up, doing loads of media, and probably her ring walk will be longer tomorrow night. So I think she's not going to make the same mistake again. Like I said, physically she'll be better. She should have more energy in her legs tomorrow night, and she'll need it, because Chantelle's going to come out like a train.
As Irish, we don't want to think about Katie Taylor losing and what that means. Do you have any idea what that would mean if that was the case?
Yeah, it's a brutal world, isn't it? Where if you lose to a pound for pound number one, arguably at a weight division above, you should just pack it in and retire. But she is at the back end of her career. I think it more depends on how she looks physically. You know, I think everything I've seen physically in this camp and this week, she looks, you know, top of her game. But we'll see when the bell goes. But tough competition. Like Chantelle Cameron, she's so confident after last time. She's got so much energy. She's so strong. From that first bell, she will be on Katie the whole night. So Katie's got to box smart. She's got to fight. You know, she's got to gut it out. She's got to, you know, it's a very difficult ask. But if anyone can do it, you know, you'd certainly back Katie Taylor.
How long have you been in Ireland now?
Since Wednesday. Yeah.
So obviously you saw yesterday there was scenes across the city. It was a dark day for Dublin, a dark day for Ireland, something that we've never witnessed before here in the country. What did you make of the scenes?
Yeah, I mean, sad wherever you come from, wherever you're from, and especially making the trip over here, and not just saying it to you, but this country, you know, every time we come here, we're so welcomed. The people are so excited, you know, great characters, you know, just a great feeling in this country. And hopefully tomorrow night we can give them something to smile about with a great event. You know, for us, we keep across all situations. There is always an increased security presence for the safety of spectators at this show. There's been no extra concern from anyone for us yet. If that comes, we'll deal with that. But you know, tomorrow night we should be really celebrating something that is tremendous and great about this country, which is Katie Taylor. You know, she's an icon. She deserves this moment. It's the moment of her career, and let's come together for an incredible night, top to bottom.
Yeah, Katie deserved this moment. It's about her. It's to celebrate her and Chantelle as well, and all the other fighters. Is there any concerns over safety?
No, and if there is, you know, we'll deal with that, and we'll speak to the authorities, and we're across it. So at the moment, you know, no concerns. We feel that we're in a great place to make sure everybody has a safe night and one that they'll remember.
And Conor McGregor, he is one of the sponsors. Will he be there tomorrow night?
I don't believe so, no. Was never planning to. I don't know if he's training or whatever, but this time around wasn't due to come, and I don't believe that's changed.
He has been on Twitter putting out a lot of tweets. He's over 10 million followers. You know, his words do hold a lot of weight to a lot of young people in this country. He has a big influence. You know, some of the stuff he was saying, the country is at war. You know, it's quite hard to see, and you can see what's happening out on the streets as well. What did you make of any of that?
I haven't seen all of them, and it's, you know, people's individual you know, thoughts I can't really speak on behalf of or represent. I don't represent him. He's not my responsibility. He's obviously a passionate man that's got his own thoughts, as everybody has. So, you know, really our focus is on Katie Taylor, and you know, a lot of the fighters on this card. I've had the question today, you know, how do the fighters feel about it? They're really locked in their rooms. You know, they come off social media. They try and detach themselves from the world. Katie Taylor doesn't really need to or want to worry about what's happening in her country. She just wants to make history tomorrow night, and she'd be very concerned, I'm sure, with the situation. So for us, in a bit of a bubble, you know, coming to your country to create a great event, you know, I'm not going to palm it away, but like for us, we're here to create a great sporting event, and people's opinions are people's opinions. Not for me to justify those who I don't really know, you know, and just try and give everybody a great night tomorrow.
And even though he's associated with your fight?
I mean, you know, associated, he's one of his brands sponsor the event. You know, I've got no opinion on his comments because, one, I don't know enough about the situation, two, I haven't read them properly, and three, to be quite honest with you, he's not my responsibility. But I just hope everyone can have a peaceful day today, tomorrow, and in the future as well, and we can just bring a great night to Ireland.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. These fighters have gone in through a lot of training.
Exactly, yeah.
Katie Taylor, this is her big moment, her take two, you know, her second chance. So we want it just to be the night that she deserves.
Absolutely, and that's what it should be about, you know. And you know, a lot of the questions from the Irish media have been about the situation. I understand that, it have to be, but I try and just focus on the positive. We've got a chance here for the whole world to see, you know, how great Katie Taylor is, how great this atmosphere can be in Dublin. You know, let's actually try and project something positively around the world from Dublin tomorrow night.
Yeah, let the young kids see this.
Absolutely.
Brilliant, Eddie, thank you.